Good evening. Happy Sunday, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Stacy, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Mindful Flow. So you will need something to sit on tonight. I've got both a blanket and a bolster. We'll be sitting for the first 10 minutes and probably the last 10 to 15 minutes of class. So you really want to find something that elevates your hips, above your knees. So a folded blanket, a bolster, or a couch cushion or pillow works well. So Mindful Flow consists of a pranayama practice, asana, and then meditation. We'll spend about 8 to 10 minutes just kind of sitting and breathing and feeling more centered and grounded. About 35 minutes of a physical practice, followed by a short shavasana and then a meditation. I've really been feeling lately very kind of distracted and all over the place. I think with the way everything out in the world has been changing or evolving, I've been craving a little bit of simplicity and consistency. So we're going to keep it really simple tonight and just move and breathe together. And I encourage you throughout this practice, and really any practice that you have with us, we're here to guide you. If we're in a place of stillness and you feel the need to move. If we're moving and you're like, I really just need to be still, do it. It's your practice, and really, I guess I encourage you to listen to your intuition this evening. Alrighty, so we're going to begin in a comfortable seated position. Alrighty, so sitting on the folded edge of your blanket. And kind of just, once you get there, just kind of scooch up a little bit. And then coming to a comfortable seated position. Sitting up tall with a long spine here, so your chest is lifted, gently lifting your chin. Let's roll our shoulders forward, up to our ears, and then around and down our backs. Letting your arms just hang heavy. Placing your palms face down for grounding or up to receive. Maybe closing the eyes here or keeping the gaze soft at the ground. And just beginning by drawing your awareness to your breath. As you inhale and exhale through the nose naturally. And just notice your breath here. Notice without judgment. Does your breath feel shallow or short? Or maybe it feels nice and long and deep. Just noticing where you are at this moment. Begin to come into your Ujjayi pranayama here, or victorious breath. So we create this ocean sounding breath by creating a constriction in the back of our throats. Maybe like you're drinking out of a straw. And doing that creates this sound. This more audible breath that if we were in a yoga class, our neighbors could hear us breathe. the sound in Ujjayi Pranayama really serves a couple purposes. It serves as our anchor back to our breath, our anchor back to our body. And it also serves to stimulate the nadis, or the energy channels that run up and down and throughout our bodies. And begin to lengthen out your inhales and exhales here. Making or taking note of the length of your inhales and exhales and trying to keep it equal. So perhaps even counting your inhales and exhales. Let's do a few together. So inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And continuing like this at your own pace with your own count. Just a slight lengthening of our inhales and exhales. You don't want to make this forceful here or something that you can't maintain, as we'll be here for a couple more minutes. And if you find here that either your inhale or your exhale is longer than the other, shorten whichever one is longer to make them match, to make them the same length on the inhale and the exhale. Go ahead and let go of the counting here. Let go of lengthening out your inhales and exhales. And just breathe naturally through the nose. Continuing the Ujjayi pranayama, just not continuing to lengthen out our inhales and exhales. And continuing this breath throughout our practice this evening. On an inhale, extend and reach the arms up. You can blink your eyes open and watch your palms meet. Exhale your hands to heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale your hands to heart center. So we're going to get started really slowly here, just taking some time to wake up our body. Take a full inhale. Exhale your right ear to your right shoulder for a gentle neck stretch. Maybe extend your left fingertips to the mat. Inhale back through center and exhale your left ear to your left shoulder. Maybe extending your right arm out, fingertips to the mat. Inhale through center and exhale to the right. Inhale up and exhale left ear to left shoulder. Pausing here. Now begin to roll your head forward, bringing your chin to your chest. And then continuing to roll your head to the right, bringing your right ear to your right shoulder. In reverse direction, tucking your chin back into your chest. And continuing all the way over to the left. One more time here, reverse direction. Bring your chin into your chest. And then your right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale up through center. And if it feels okay in your neck, begin to take your gaze to the sky, really opening through the throat. And then slowly bringing your head back to neutral. And exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Feeling the length here in the back of the neck and the spine. And then inhale back to neutral. Let's do a couple shoulder rolls here. And then coming into cat-cow here in the seated position. So taking your hands and placing them over your knees. Careful not to grip the whole time. On an inhale, begin to lean forward, arching your back, opening your chest to the sky. Maybe take your gaze up. And then exhale, begin to round through your back. Tuck your chin into your chest. I like to lean back here. Inhaling into your cow pose. And then exhale, round for cat. Do a few more here, letting your breath determine your pace and bringing in any movement that feels good. And wherever you are, finishing up this last round of cat-cows. Before coming back to neutral spine. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale your right hand down. Reach your left arm up and over your ear for a nice side body stretch. Inhale back through center. Left hand plants, reach your right arm over. Inhale up, exhale to the right. Inhale and exhale to the left. Pausing here. So begin to reach your right arm over your left knee. And then continue to sweep your arm out in front of you. Plant your right hand and your left arm will follow your right. Coming into a side body stretch on the right. And then reversing direction, really reaching forward. Left hand plants right arm, sweeps around. Side body stretch. And then do just a couple more of these. Really bringing in any movement that feels good. Or maybe using this time to come into a position of stillness. Few more inhales and exhales here. And then wherever you are, finishing your cycle, drawing your hands to heart center. Let's remove your blanket or cushion and come into child's pose. So child's pose, knees as wide as the mat, big toes to touch. Sinking your hips back towards your heels, walk your hands out. Sink your chest down, forehead to mat. Maybe drawing your attention back to your breath. Maybe you lost that Ujjayi Pranayama, and so coming back to it now, always without judgment. Tent up onto your fingertips here and walk your hands over to the right, bringing both hands completely off of the mat and then sinking back into your left hip. And then walking your hands back through center and over to the left. Both hands come completely off of the mat. Right hip sinks towards your right heel. And then walking your hands back through center, passing through tabletop, tuck your toes, press it back, downward facing dog. So pedaling out through your feet here, bending one knee and then the other. Maybe rocking your hips from side to side. Again, inviting any movement here, maybe rippling through your spine to shift forward to plank, or to an up dog with your toes tucked. And then pressing back to downward facing dog. Taking 2 more inhales, 2 more exhales here, inviting any movement that you need. And then beginning to find stillness here, pressing evenly through your hands. Let's come up onto our tippy toes and then press our heart space back towards our thighs. Heels sink down towards the mat. Relax your neck. Come up high on your tippy toes here, then just take little baby steps all the way to the top of the mat. Soft bend in your knees, grasp the opposite elbows here, and hang in ragdoll. Release your elbows and bring your palms to the mat. Bending your knees as much as you need to get your palms flat to the mat. And then using this force, using this friction underneath your hands to press into the mat and bring your chest maybe a little bit closer to your thighs here. So making this a very active forward fold here. You can keep a soft bend in your knees. Or if you have the space, maybe begin to straighten them to whatever degree. Begin to press into your feet here. Press into your feet so much that you begin to round up one vertebrae at a time. To come all the way to standing. Extend and reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Halfway lift. Step your right foot back, low lunge. So drop your back knee down, inhale the arms up. Exhale, frame your left foot, step back, downward facing dog. Really ripple through your spine here as you inhale into plank. And exhale all the way down to your belly. Inhale your chest up for cobra. Exhale, release. Passing through child's pose here on your way to downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up. Step your right foot through. Low lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, frame your right foot. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. Halfway lift. Step your left foot back. Low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shift forward to plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Passing through child's pose to down dog. Inhale your left leg up. Low lunge. Reach up. Frame, forward fold, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale it all the way back down. Halfway lift. Step your right foot back. Low lunge. Inhale. Bring your arms into goal pose here. So you're reaching your elbows back as you're lifting up with your rib cage to come out of your lower back here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant, downward facing dog. Shift forward to plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Pausing here in cobra. Hugging your elbows in and draw your shoulders away from your ears. Really engaging through your lower back. Exhale, release down. Pass through child's pose to down dog. Inhale your right leg up, low lunge. Reach the arms up. Bring your arms into goal pose here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, frame, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. Halfway lift. Step the left foot back. Low lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, goal post. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shift forward to plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Child's pose. Down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Low lunge. Reach up. Goal post. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart center. So taking a moment here, close your eyes. Pause and feel. Really linking our breath with movement here helps to create a moving meditation. Let's do a couple more here. Inhale, extend and reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Step the right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, reach up. Clasp the hands behind the back, open up through the chest. So again, lifting up through the rib cage, reaching your arms back. Maybe taking your gaze to the ceiling here, if that feels okay with your neck. Release your hands and reach up. Plant, downward facing dog. Shift forward into plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Pause. Exhale, release. Child's pose. Down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Low lunge. Reach up. Clasp your hands behind your back, opposite pinky on top. Release and reach. Frame your right foot. Forward fold, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. Last round here. Halfway lift. Step your left foot back. Low lunge. Reach up. Clasp your hands behind your back. Open up through your chest. Really sinking into your right knee here. Feeling a nice stretch in your left hip flexor. Release your hands and reach up. Downward facing dog. Shift forward to plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Pause. Exhale, release. Child's pose. Down dog. Inhale your left leg up. Low lunge. Reach up. Clasp your hands behind your back. Open up through the chest. Sinking into our left knee. Release and reach. Frame. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands at heart center. Bring your big toes to touch here, heels slightly apart. Utkatasana, chair pose. Fingertips can graze the mat. Sitting down low in our chair. Shift your weight back into your heels. Tuck your tailbone under. Reach up. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Full inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Step back to plank. Knees can be up or down here. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip. So stacking your right hip on top of your left hip here, pressing evenly through your hands. Exhale, knee to nose. Warrior one. Back heel drops down. Inhale up. Frame your right foot. Step back to plank. Lower down chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Inhale your left leg up. Bend the knee. Open up the hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Warrior one. Frame your left foot, step back to plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Holding here for 5 full inhales, 5 full exhales. Come up high on your tippy toes, bend your knees, travel. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Straighten your knees, hands to heart center. Chair. Bring your hands to heart center, right elbow to the outside of your left knee for a twist. So glance down at your knees here, make sure they're in line with one another. Palms are pressing. Left elbow pointed up. Come back through center. Arms reach up. Bring your hands to heart center, left elbow outside of your right knee. Twist. Come back through center. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale your right leg up. Warrior one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your arms to goalpost. Reach up. Frame. Step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left leg lifts. Warrior one. Bring your arms to goalpost. Reach and frame. Vinyasa through or step back, downward facing dog. 3 full inhales, 3 full exhales here. Come high on your tiptoes, bend your knees, travel. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Straighten your knees, hands to heart center. Let's do that one more time. Adding on here. Chair. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale your right knee up. Warrior one. Reach up. Clasp your hands behind your back. Open up through your chest here. Holding here, or option to dive it out, humbled warrior. So bringing your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee. Shift your right hip back. Release your neck. Inhale up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. So adjust your stance if you need to, lining up heel to arch here. Reach your arms towards the front and back of the room. Maybe closing your eyes here in warrior two, if that's something that you don't normally do. And then just notice how that changes the pose for you. How that maybe changes the sensations that you feel in your body. Straighten your right leg. Point your right toes towards the long edge of your mat. Preparing for a wide leg forward fold. You can release your arms for a moment. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Bringing your hands to the mat. And maybe begin to walk them back in between your feet. Again, using the friction underneath your hands to pull your chest back closer to your thighs. Shift your weight into the balls of your feet. Walk your hands out to halfway lift. Place your hands on your hips, draw your elbows in, bring it up. Point your right toe forward, warrior two. Cartwheel the arms down, step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing. Inhale, left leg lifts, warrior one. Reach up. Clasp the hands behind the back, open up through the chest. Holding here, or humble warrior. Shift your left hip back. Release your neck. Warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. So again, option to close your eyes here. Straighten your left leg, turn your left toes towards the long edge of your mat, release your arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Placing your hands on the mat and maybe walking them back. Shift your weight forward. If your head touches the mat, really pressing your head down into the mat. Begin to walk your hands forward. Coming into halfway lift. Hands to hips. Inhale it up. Point your left toe forward, warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, vinyasa through. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Take it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged. Pigeon on your right side. So bringing your right knee to your right wrist. Take a look back at your left leg. Walk your leg back. Coming up onto your fingertips here to lift through the chest. And then begin to walk your hands forward, maybe coming down to your forearms. Or if you have the space, reaching forward. We'll be here for 5 full inhales, 5 full exhales. You always have the option when we come into pigeon to come into eye of the needle, if that feels better. Begin to walk your hands in, pressing back up onto your fingertips to lift your chest. And taking your time, pressing back to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Take it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Take it back, three-legged dog. Last time, exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged. Pigeon left side. Walk that right leg back. Check out your back heel, make sure it's pointing up. Tent up onto your fingertips to lift through the chest. And fold forward. Five full inhales, five full exhales. Walk your hands in. Expand through the chest. And then come down to your left hip and swing your right leg around. Preparing for boat pose here. So long, straight spine here. Hug your knees in. You can keep your hands rested underneath your knees or reach your arms forward. Bringing your shins parallel to the mat. If your hip flexors get tired, just gently pull on the knees here. Focusing on engaging through the abdomen as opposed to through the hip flexors. Holding here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down. Release down onto your back, setting up for one back bend here. I'm coming into bridge. So walking your heels back towards your hips, feet are hip width distance apart. Press into your feet, inhale the hips up. Maybe interlace your hands and walk your shoulder blades underneath. Pressing in through the inner arches of your feet. Keep your chin tucked into your chest. Holding for 8. 4, and release down. Once your hips hit the mat, extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Hug your knees into your chest and rock gently from side to side. Bring your arms out to a T. And let your knees fall over to the right for a gentle supine twist. Keeping your left shoulder grounded. Maybe taking your gaze over your left hand. Inhale your knees back through center and exhale them over to the left. Right shoulder stays grounded. Inhale your knees back to center. And rock and roll here, gently massaging out through your spine. To come up to seated and find some wall space here. So, option to come into legs up the wall for Shavasana. If you choose to do that, the easiest way to get into it is just to scoot your hips up to the wall. And then as you begin to lean, just kind of rotate. And then maybe scoot further. You want your hips as close to the wall as possible. So either coming into our traditional Shavasana pose or legs up the wall. Arms down by your sides, palms facing up. And just spending a couple minutes here in this pose, giving our feet and our legs some love, stimulating our parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest. Begin to wiggle your toes here, making circles with your wrists and ankles. Just waking your body back up. And then taking your time wherever you are, hugging your knees into your chest and rolling over to the right side. And cradle your head in your arm. And using as little effort as possible, pressing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. So coming into the meditation part of our practice here, I'm going to grab a bolster. So we'll be seated here for at least 10 minutes. So go ahead and grab your bolster, your pillow, your blanket. And then scoot to the edge of whatever it is you're sitting on. Again, sitting up tall with a long spine. Shoulders resting down your back. And for this meditation, keeping your palms resting on your legs. So palms facing down. You can close your eyes here or softly gaze down. Relaxing the muscles in your face, the muscles along your brow and your jaw. Relaxing through the abdomen here. Let's take a moment here to scan our body and see if there's anywhere that we can soften or anywhere that we're still holding some tension that we could let go of. So finding your true center here, aligning along your spine, your sit bones are grounded. Just taking inhales and exhales through the nose here. Drawing your awareness and your attention back to your breath like we did at the beginning of class. Again, just noticing the quality of your breath. Noticing always without judgment. Is it the same? Is it shorter? Is it longer? And imagining here that you're like a tree, from the waist down, really rooting deep into the earth. With a strong and stable foundation. And then just like a tree, grows tall and lifts and stretches up through its branches, lifting and stretching up through your upper body. Imagining a lightness here. And settling into stillness, letting go of your day, letting go of any feelings or thoughts that are lingering. Really just focusing on your inhales and exhales here. Really using our breath to clear out the mental fog. Becoming more focused and more centered. And when your mind begins to drift or when your mind begins to wander, just using your breath as an anchor. An anchor to just draw you back in, back to your breath, back to your body. Back to the sweet stillness. And with every inhale, inviting more stillness, more clarity, and more focus. And with every exhale, letting go of distraction, letting go of tension and stress. Creating these subtle shifts inhaling stillness, clarity, and focus. Exhaling distraction, tension, and stress. And release your attention here. Maybe move your hands around on your thighs here, changing their position. Let's bring our right hand to our heart and our left hand to our abdomen. Feeling the rise and the fall of your chest and your belly as your prana, your breath, your life force energy moves throughout your body here. Really tuning into this feeling and really this amazing thing that we do every day, all the time, that we often don't pay much attention to. Take your left hand and place it over your heart. One thing that I like to do in my practice is to dedicate my practice, whether it's a physical practice or a meditation, dedicating it to someone else. So begin to think of someone in your life, someone who could use more stillness, maybe more clarity, or more focus. And imagine sending these good vibes, these good feelings that we've created here, sending it to that person. Let's release our hands from our chest. Extend and reach the arms up. Feel the palms meet together. And bring your hands to heart center. Maybe bringing a soft smile to your face. And I'll offer you the intention here of taking this feeling or these feelings and continuing them throughout your evening or maybe even throughout your day. Throughout your week. And bring your thumbs to your third eye. May we all see clearly. Bring your thumbs to your chin. May we all speak our truth with kindness. And then resting your thumbs along your sternum. And may we all feel and give love freely. As always, thank you for sharing your time and your practice with me this evening. The light and the love in me sees and honors the light and the love in each and every one of you. Namaste. We just posted our schedule, so if you didn't see that, take a look, and we hope to have you join us on your mat again this week. Have a good evening, and we'll see you later.